Hi dears, this is Subhashini. I hope all are fine and good. Today we will discuss chapter number 4, the tribals, duques and vision of a golden age. Content. The story of Birsa Munda's. How did tribal group life? How did colonial rule affected tribal lives? Overview of the chapter. Chapter number 4 of our past tree deals with different categories of people like tribals, shifting cultivators and herders. The chapter will also talk about the tribal leaders called Birsa Munda, who later revolt against the Tikus to free the tribal land from their cultures. In many regions, tribal groups lived by hunting animals and gathering forest produce. In Huns were hunters and gatherers living in the forests of Odisha. They used many forest shrubs and herbs for medicinal purpose and sold forest produce in the local markets. New words with synonyms. Duques, outsiders or foreigners. Zum cultivations, type of cultivations. Follows, a field left uncultivated for a while so that all the soil recovers fertility. Makwa, a flower that is eaten or used to make alcohol. Beware, it's a term used in Madhya Pradesh for shifting cultivations. Sleeper, the horizontal planks of wood on which railway lines are laid. Agara, bristling grounds. Sardas, leaders. Vaishnava, worshippers of Vishnu. Next, explanatory slides. Let me begin you telling the story. This is a story Birsa. The man name is Birsa. Birsa was born in Ulikat in Hundi district in Bengal Presidency, which is in Zorgan. Many believe that he had miraculous powers and he could cure all diseases and increase the growth of agriculture produce. There were thousands of people who followed Birsa, believing that he was Bhagavan or God and that he had come to solve all their problems. Since Birsa was born in family of Mundas, his followers included people from this tribe as well as from other tribes like the Sandal and Orans. They all were unhappy with the changes that they were experienced with the British rule coming into power, and all of them were facing similar problems under the oppressive British rule. Now, to understand their problems, we need to understand their lifestyles. Tribal folks had a very different ways of living. They used to live inside forests and surveyed on available resources from the forest. To collect woods to light fire, to eat fruits and meat after hunting. They used natural water resources like rivers and lakes and cultivated on open forest lands. They made all the natural resources unavailable to the tribals. The tribal lives secured life after the British came to India. Started ruling there, they made all the natural resources unavailable to the tribals. Prohibited from entering the forests. So the tribal folks of India were left to face severe hardships. Now Brisa had about the resolved many problems, and he wanted to save his fellow tribals from the Duke's and outsiders over the British. This picture shows Brisa. Some of them practice cultivations, zoom cultivations and shifting cultivations. Shifting cultivations nothing but zoom cultivations. It was done on small patches of lands, mostly in the forest. The cultivators cut the tree top of to allow the sunlight to reach the ground. Burn the vegetations on the land to clear it for cultivations. After that, they spread the ash which contained potash to fertilize the soil. They cut the trees using the axe and used a hook to scratch the soil. They scattered the seeds on the field. Once the crop was ready and harvested, they moved to another field. Shifting cultivators were found in hilly and forest tracts of northeast and central India. Do you remember? I told you, right? Tribal groups who lived by hunting animals and gathering forest produce. Next, Huns. The tribal community living in the forest of Odisha. Now, we have discussed how the colonial rule had affected their lives. In many areas, before the arrival of British, the tribal chiefs were very important people. They enjoyed a certain amount of economic power, the right to administrate and control their territories. They had their own rules for land and forest management. In some places, they had their own rules for land and forest management. Under the British rule, the functions and power of the tribal chiefs considerably reduced, but they lost much of their administrative power and were forced to follow the laws, and they were made by British officials in India. They had to pay tribute to the British, discipline the tribal groups. They lost their authority. Under the British rules, the functions and power of the tribal chiefs considerably reduced, but they lost much their administrative power and were forced by follow the laws, and they were made by British officials in India. They had paid tribute to British, disciplined the tribal groups. They lost their authority. Unable to fulfill their traditional functions, they wanted these natural tribal groups to settle down and become peasant cultivator. Settled peasants were easy to control the administrator. And most importantly, the British wanted a source of regular revenue for the state. The next, land settlement. They began with measuring for their land. They fixed the revenue for each piece of land. The tenants were to pay rent to the landowner, who in turn paid. Recall sections. Some were zoom cultivators. Zoom cultivations, that is shifting cultivations, was done on small patches of land, mostly in forest. Once the crop was ready and harvested, they moved to another field and left to that field follow the several years. Some were hunters and gatherers. In many regions, tribal groups lived by hunting animals and gathering forest produce. In Huns, by hunters and gatherers living in a forest Orissa. They used many forest shrubs and herbs for medicinal purpose and sold forest produce in local markets. Some took a settled cultivations. Many tribal groups had begun to settle down instead of moving from one place to another. They began to use gradually got rights over the land they live on. How did colonial rule affect tribal lives? The lives of tribal groups changed during the British rule. What happened to tribal chiefs? Before arrival of the British, tribal chiefs enjoyed economic power and had tried to administrate and control the territories. Under the British rules, the functions and powers of tribal chiefs changed as they were allowed to keep their land title, but were forced to follow laws made by British officials in India. What happened to shifting cultivators? The British were uncomfortable with the shifting cultivators. The British effort to settle Zoom cultivators was not very successful. After facing widespread protests, the British had to allow them right to carry on shifting cultivations in some parts of forest law and their impact. The life of tribal groups was directly connected to the forest. Reserve forests were to producing timber which the British wanted. In reserve forests, people were not allowed to move freely for practice Zoom cultivations. Many tribal groups reached against the colonial forest laws and rules in open rebellions. The problem with trade. During the 19th century, tribal groups found that traders and money lenders were coming into forests and offering cash loans to the tribal people and asking them to work for wage. Indian silk was demanded in European markets during the 18th centuries. The search for work. The tribal were recruited in large number towards tea plantations and gold mines through contractors' law wages. Birsa Munda. Birsa is one of the important persons. A movement began under the leadership of Birsa Munda. The British officials were worried as a political aim of Birsa movements was to drive out missionaries. In 1895, Birsa Munda was arrested. He was released in 1897 and he was to the villages to gather support. He urged people to destroy Ravana and establish a kingdom under his leadership. In 1900, Birsa died and Chola and movement faded out. Activity. Find out whether the conditions of work in the mine change now. Check how many people die in mines every year and what are the reasons for their death. Thank you. Happy learning.